We're getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting of Tuesday, the 6th day of March, 2018. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 64th edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I am Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this upcoming meeting. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. There are 6 items on the March 6th consent agenda. Agenda item I-1 is to consider approving the minutes for the City Council regular meeting held on February 20th. Item I-2 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-017, rejecting the bid from 5R Construction and awarding a bid and authorizing the city manager to execute a contract with Jeske Construction Company for the construction of a parking lot area adjacent to the Grove. Located at the southeast corner of Bill Moses Parkway and Denton Drive, the Grove is home of the Farmers Branch Market and other events. Parking spaces in this area are minimal and could be improved. Currently, there are 7 parallel parking spaces with 6 regular spaces and 1 handicap space. The Public Works engineer had designed a new plan which creates 20 diagonal parking spaces with 16 regular spaces and 4 handicap. The project was advertised as a base bid and 1 ad alternate. The bids were opened on February 20th with the lowest base bid of $51,977 received from 5R Construction. However, since 5R Construction did not provide adequate references for similar type projects, City Administration recommends rejecting that bid and selecting the next low bid of $69,240 from Jeske Construction Company, which has met all specifications and has experience on similar type projects. The contract time is 30 calendar days. Texas Local Government Code requires the low bidder be notified that the bid was rejected and is provided an opportunity to appear at the City Council meeting and present reasons that they should be awarded the contract as the lowest responsible bidder. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2018-017. Agenda item I-3 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3491, canceling the May 5th, 2018 general election for City Council District 3 and District 5, declaring unopposed candidates elected to office. The City Council called a general election on February 6, 2018 for the purpose of electing council members to District 3 and 5. City Council District 3 incumbent John Norwood and District 5 incumbent Mike Baumgardner both submitted applications for places on the ballot. The City Secretary received no other applications for place on the ballot nor write-in candidacy. Therefore, the City Secretary certifies that each candidate is unopposed. The Texas Election Code authorizes a governing body to adopt an order declaring each unopposed candidate elected to office and allows the city to cancel the general election. City Administration recommends approving ordinance number 3491. Item I-4 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3490, approving a tariff authorizing an annual rate review mechanism as negotiated between Atmos Energy Corporation Mid-Tex Division and the Steering Committee of Cities served by Atmos. The City of Farmers Branch, along with 171 other Texas cities, is a member of the Steering Committee of Cities served by Atmos Energy. In 2007, the cities and Atmos Mid-Tex settled a rate application filed by Atmos, pursuant to Section 104-301 of the Texas Utility Code for an interim rate adjustment commonly referred to as a GRIP filing, arising out of the Gas Reliability Infrastructure Program legislation. That settlement created a substitute rate review process as a substitute for future filings under the GRIP statute. Now, since 2007, there have been several modifications to the original RRM tariff. The ordinance that resolved the company's application under the RRM tariff in 2017 also terminated the existing RRM tariff and required a renegotiation of the terms of that tariff. Negotiations have taken place over the past several months and have resulted in a revised RRM tariff that has been mutually agreed to. The city's executive committee has recommended acceptance of the revised tariff, which is attached to the ordinance. Cities strongly oppose the GRIP process because it constitutes piecemeal rate making by ignoring declining expenses and increasing revenues and rewarding the company for increasing capital investment. The GRIP process does not allow any review of the reasonableness of capital investment and does not allow cities to participate in the Railroad Commission's review of the annual GRIP filings or recover their rate case expenses. The Railroad Commission undertakes a mere administrative review of GRIP filings instead of a full hearing, and rate increases go into effect without any material adjustments. In the steering committee's view, the GRIP process unfairly raises customers' rates without any regulatory oversight. In contrast, the RRM process has allowed for a more comprehensive rate review and annual evaluation of expenses and revenues, as well as capital investment. City administration recommends approving ordinance number 3490. Agenda item I-5 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-023, authorizing the purchase of a cargo trailer for the animal control adoption events from Deerskin Manufacturing Incorporated for $126,940. The Animal Services Division strives to find loving homes for all adoptable animals received at the shelter. One of the strategic initiatives of the Animal Services Division this year to increase the number of adoptions is to participate in more off-site animal adoption events. With the current assets at the shelter, staff is limited in the number of animals that can be transported to and cared for at an event. Staff has identified the need for a cargo trailer equipped to transport and safely house adoptable animals at events of this nature. In addition, a fully equipped trailer would allow staff to provide other services at the event, such as examinations and vaccinations. Ms. Glenda Sue Moore, a Farmers Branch resident, passed away in October of 2017, and in her last will and testament left a generous donation to the City of Farmers Branch for the benefit of the Animal Adoption Center. After probate, the gift was $257,445. Her last will and testament specifies, quote, 70% of the 70% that is to the City of Farmers Branch Animal Adoption Center. I request that this center create a permanent wing, veterinary endowment, marker, or other permanent item as a tribute to my forever cat companions over the years, Junior, Buddy, Smokey, Gregory, Jeffrey, Shannon, 2, PJ, and Opal. God bless them all as a tribute to Dorothy Ray Holly and me, unquote. Based on discussions with Ms. Holly and their legal counsel, the generous donation by Ms. Moore's estate will be used by the City of Farmers Branch Animal Services Division to fund a mobile animal adoption services trailer, which will be used to conduct off-site animal adoption events in their pursuit to find loving homes for all adoptable animals that enter the facility. Any remaining funds will be placed into an endowment to fund animal care services. Appropriate markers or recognition will be affixed to the trailer and the Animal Adoption Center. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2018-023. And agenda item I-6 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-024, authorizing the city manager to execute the third amendment to landfill operations and maintenance agreement with Camelot Landfill Texas LP and take appropriate action. The city is responsible for the construction of a scale house and maintenance building at the Camelot Landfill. The infrastructure must be constructed in accordance with the City of Louisville zoning and development standards. The city plans to issue certificates of obligation, and proceeds of the sale will be used to offset the construction cost of the scale house and other required infrastructure. Related to this, the City of Louisville is in the process of extending Corporate Drive to connect with the current terminus on the west side of the Elm Fork of the Trinity River to Carrollton Parkway at the Carrollton-Louisville city limits. This extension will travel along the north property line of Camelot Landfill and cross the northern panhandle portion of the landfill where the current scale house is located. The City of Farmers Branch dedicated a right-of-way to the City of Louisville for the Corporate Drive extension, and the settlement agreement regarding the expansion of Camelot that resulted from House Bill 281 passed during the 2015 Texas legislative session. The City of Louisville expects to begin construction of the extension of Corporate Drive in 2019 or 2020. In addition, the City of Louisville expects Huffines Road to be extended from its current terminus south to Corporate Drive along the current access road within the northern panhandle portion of the landfill. The City of Farmers Branch is obligated to fund the cost of the construction of Huffines Road extension. As such, the city has set aside $700,000 for this extension per the settlement agreement. Now, a key component of the operation of any landfill is a functional scale house. The scale house weighs trucks in and out of the landfill to determine the weight of the material disposed from the vehicle. The current scale house at Camelot Landfill is located just south of the terminus of Huffines Road and north of the future Corporate Drive extension. In order for Camelot Landfill to continue operations during and after the Corporate Drive extension project, a new scale house must be constructed south of the future Corporate Drive extension. Republic Services, the parent company of Camelot Landfill, owns and operates Louisville Landfill, approximately a mile and a half from west-northwest from Camelot Landfill in the city of Louisville. Republic Services plans to mothball Louisville Landfill until DFW Landfill, also located nearby, closes in approximately 10 years. They will create a seamless transition and direct the customers of Louisville Landfill to use Camelot. The additional revenue from the city receives from this new volume will be used to pay off the debt associated with the construction of the new scale house. In addition, the city will sell the northern panhandle portion of Camelot Landfill to Republic Services for $700,000. Republic Services will need access to Huffines Road for their new hauling facility located east of Huffines. City Administration recommends approving Resolution number 2018-024. And that was it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items on the regular session before the council at this upcoming meeting. Agenda item J1 is to receive an update from MetroCrest Services. Item J2 is to receive an update from the MetroCrest Chamber of Commerce. Item J3 is to consider approving Resolution number 2018-022, authorizing a commercial facade revitalization grant agreement for 2334 Spring Lake Road. And agenda item J4 is to consider approving Resolution number 2018-025, adopting the iChooser program. In addition, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the March 6th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live here on FBTV. That is Spectrum, Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T Uverse Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. The replay schedule is at 6 p.m., 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for any updates and more information. In the meantime, the March 6th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Tom Bryson. You're watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.